Welcome to episode 190 of the Twim Show. This is Sajid, and today I'm going over the notable news and updates from the week of December 4th through 8, 2023. First up, last week in episode 189, we covered a report from Analytics that says, Google's ads were shown up next to questionable sites. So this week there is an update. Obviously, Google refuted that claims that says Analytics has a history of providing inaccurate, results and study. Nevertheless, they were forced to turn off. To turn off or basically allow advertisers to avoid placements in the search partner network. This was after three prominent advertisers pulled their ad from Google Ads, and this has been done up until March 1st, 2024, while Google is investigating. That's all you need to know about it. The more details are in the show notes. However, the other thing you need to know is that not everyone has access to this feature yet. Google is working to roll it out. For now, if you want to opt out, then you need to basically contact your Google rep to enable it for you. Again, that basically means you have to call Google and they're going to probably say, hey, we can help you and things like that. Anyway, that's not the case here. The other thing you need to know, this is applicable even to Performance Max campaigns. So that's all there is to know for this update. Let's move on to the next one. Now, Google has released a video on YouTube, Google search team. This is about 3 essential tips for technical troubleshooting. Now, this is quite a helpful video. So if you are trying to figure out, if you should focus on or if you have the right technical SEO stuff, then you should look into it. Number one, obviously, the 3 things you need to look at is, check if the page is indexed or indexable. Use Google Search Console's URL inspection tool to determine if a page is indexed or indexable. This tool provides information on obviously what I just said. It also shows the last crawl date, indicating Google's interest in the page. The next thing is identify duplicate content and canonical issues. Canonical issue is basically where you say, okay, is this the parent page or is this page a child page or a copy, duplicate of another page that's on your site. You want to be very careful about having duplicate content. If you do, then one of the page should be canonical, right? And the third thing is review rendered HTML for code related issues. Now, this is something you need to do from your browser, and there are steps from Google on how to do it. I would say look at our show notes, and there is a link that will take you to Google's site. Again, this is a little bit outside of your comfort zone, or it's a bit too technical for you. This is where your SEO team comes in. A technical SEO team or expert comes in, and he or she would be able to do it for you. Okay, last thing I will say that Google, and it's a bonus tip, is Google has cautioned against using the cache or site search operator for any kind of diagnostic purposes. For example, a page can be indexed but not show up in a site search. So I could go into site market and grow, and I would see whatever is in Google's index or Google's repository. But however, what Google is saying is that that a page can be indexed but not show up in the site search. The site search operator, just like all other site operator, is completely disconnected from the search index. This has always been the case, even when there was a site search operator for showing backlinks. So something very important, something small yet important for you to know. Okay, let's go to the next one. Google Ads have updated their gambling and games advertising policy, and the only thing you need to know is that starting December 12th, Google will begin accepting and running ads from state-approved entities for sports betting in Vermont and lottery couriers in Arkansas, Montana, New Jersey, and New York. Okay, that's all. If you are in the gambling games space, or if you're working with a client who's in the space, this would be helpful. Again, if you want more, check out the show notes. The other thing is Google has a cryptocurrency advertising policy update. All you need to know is that cryptocurrency is that the aim to define the scope. The updated policy is not limited to the United States, but will apply globally to all account advertising in cryptocurrency coin trusts. You have to comply. Advertisers must comply with local laws in the areas where the ads are targeted. And in case of policy violations, Google will first issue a warning, given advertisers at least 7 days to rectify non-compliance issues before imposing an account suspension. It seems to be like 7 days, hey, warning, and then Google removes. It's a better thing than Facebook does, but I like it. Next up, Google has updated the criteria for video content in search results. What that basically says is that it basically affects your video mode search results in Google. So video mode in Google search. Video mode is a feature in Google search that displays under the video tab. It specifically showcases video that are the central element of the respective web pages. This mode is designed to provide users with direct access to video content, ensuring that the videos they find are the primary focus of the page they visit. So this is basically where you're saying, if you have a video on your page and it's the only video, then Google will potentially index it and show it in the video tab of the search results page. Okay. However, the new rule is that it has to be the primary content of the page. This means the pages where videos are supplementary to text or other content will not be featured in the search results. Okay, examples of non-primary video content. Google provide examples of pages where videos are not primary focus, such as blog posts with complementary videos, product detail pages with additional videos, and video category pages listing multiple videos of equal prominence. The other thing you need to know is that if you're using video mode, then you need to have structured data as well, because this helps Google understand what this video is all about on your page. Now, in Google Analytics Google Analytics 4 allows you to create audiences in Google Ads. This is starting now. That's, I think, happening, and it also includes you to allow you to create predictive audiences within Google Ads. So what are predictive audiences? So here is the thing. A predictive audience is defined by at least one condition related to predictive metric. For example, an audience named likely 7-day purchasers consists of users predicted to purchase in the next 7 days. This feature allows for more targeted and effective advertising. So now when you're creating ads, building your ads, you can actually go ahead and create some audiences without having to switch back and forth. So I find this to be a helpful feature. Next up, and the last update of this week, is the Thread is expanding keyword search as well as content ranking insights. Now, what's Thread? Thread is the competitor to Twitter or the X platform, which is formerly known as Twitter, right? This was Mark Zuckerberg's solution or kind of product to, I guess, go after Twitter users. Anyway, Threads keyword search is now available globally. These features allows users to search for posts using specific terms, including hashtagged and topic tagged content. The expansion supports all languages available in the app, with more search enhancements promised soon. Now, the other thing that came out was, content ranking insights. So this was something done by Adam Mosseri, who is also running Threads and the CEO of Instagram. And one key takeaway from here is that while they're trying to do, content ranking, there are a lot of things coming up where there could be, spam coming up, unrelated content coming up, who should they rank, who should they not rank, all these things. So again, this is something that's going to take time. Right, also Threads, aka Mark Zuckerberg, aka Adam Mosseri, wants to focus on positive engagement versus negative engagement. So they're like trying to sort it out. There's nothing for you to do at this time. I think if one key takeaway from here is that if you are on Threads, I think you will be better off, I guess, talking more positively. Again, this is my opinion on the platform. Again, for hashtags, they're saying, if they allow hashtags more than one hashtag, then there is a chance that, there's going to be a lot more spam. It's just the way things are, right? I mean, once you allow hashtags, and, obviously Threads is now allowing hashtags, then people will use multiple hashtags, and those hashtags are going to be all over the board. So they're working on this actively. And the other thing is this will probably take some market share from Google as well as X. Remains to be seen. A lot of users, a lot of businesses are abandoning X because of whatever reason, I don't want to go into politics, or I don't want to go into what Elon Musk is or is not doing. This is beyond the scope of this podcast. All I wanted you to know that there is an option called Threads. If you were not aware of it, Threads has now search, and over time, obviously, you will see ads in there. It goes without saying. For now, it is what it is. Enjoy. And this is your host Sajid signing off until next week. Take care. Bye-bye.